Alright, I'm going to make a deep conditioner. It's been a while since I deep conditioned, and it's now time for me to do that. When I deep condition, I try and make sure that I add a protein in there. And my protein is actually going to be an egg. I'm going to use Tresemme Moisture Rich Conditioner, Trader Joe's grapeseed oil, Botticelli extra virgin olive oil. It's just because ShopRite's near me and it's right down the street from my house. And honey. The honey is not organic or anything. It's just regular honey. I only use this for my hair, so I didn't really care too much about it being organic. Honey is a natural humectant, and I'm using the oil for extra added moisture. So I'm going to go ahead, crack the egg. I'm going to just put in one. I normally use two, but just for right now, I'm just going to use one. Just crack the egg. I put the entire egg in there. Sorry. I'm going to just put the entire egg in there. And I really don't measure. I just take this wooden spoon. I use this as my hair spoon. If I'm mixing a deep conditioner or a hot oil treatment, I use the same spoon. So I'll put a little bit of honey in. Or actually, I just fill up the spoon with honey. It's about a tablespoon. Same thing for the oils. I'll usually just add a tablespoon of the oils. So go ahead and add that now. When you're choosing olive oil, I use olive oil to cook for a lot, almost all the time, if I'm not using Pam. And I try and get an olive oil that smells really grassy or earthy, and one that's dark in color. It should have like a greenish color. I find that it's usually the best. I get grapeseed oil from Trader Joe's. This entire bottle, which is 17 ounces, is $3.99. So very reasonable. It lasts me a long time. If I'm just using it just for deep conditioning or for my skin, it lasts about 6 months maybe 4 months, between 4 and 6 months. And then for the conditioner, I add in about a half a cup. And sorry for the shaking. I'm just going to eyeball this. And this is not a half a cup, but I mean, I'll add a little bit more. I'm just going to mix it up just a little bit. A little bit more. And that's it. Sometimes I'll use mayo if I'm running low on conditioner, because when I do my deep conditions, depending on how long it's been since I've shampooed, which I shampoo about once every month or every other month with a shampoo. It's usually, for the most part, sulfate free, unless I just really don't have anything and I'm somewhere other than home to shampoo my hair, but I'm usually home when I shampoo it. So I usually use just Shea Moisture. It's the yellow one. That's the one that I use. I don't have it. I've actually run out. So I would show you what I use to shampoo, but I do not have any, only because I've run out. I usually I'm going to show in a few minutes how I apply the deep conditioner. But I'll just rake it through or squish it through my hair and let it sit and then rinse it out. And I'll come back in a few minutes to show you how I apply the deep conditioner. Okay, and I'm back. Excuse my bra, but I just have on an old wife beater t-shirt and my bra sticking out. Okay, so I've kind of already dampened my hair already. And I just have a squirt bottle with a little bit of conditioner in it. and some water, and I'll just dampen my hair just a little bit. To me, it seems as if the deep conditioner soaks in better when my hair is a little damp. And I don't separate or anything like that. I just apply it wherever I feel like it. When I first start applying it, I just make sure that all of my hair is damp while doing it. Sorry if I keep frowning. I have makeup on and mascara, and I don't like for the water to hit me and then mascara is going in my eye because I do have on contacts. So here's the conditioner. And I'm just going to go ahead and shingle this in. And I don't start any, there's no like method to my madness when I'm putting in. I just put it in. I tend to focus a lot on my front, which is probably bad, but it's the part I can see. So I kind of focus on that first. It's a little messy, but not anything too crazy. I'm not dropping it on the floor or anything like that. While I'm putting the conditioner in, a lot of times I'll just run my fingers through to kind of help start the detangling process. And you can already see the curls just start to pop when you put this conditioner in. Whenever I'm using anything in my hair and it's a little bit wet or damp, I like to make sure that whatever I'm putting in, the curls already start to form when I'm putting it in. You can see that. And my hair is the type of hair, once I just add anything to it, the little bit of conditioner or water, it'll kind of start to loosen up already, all the tangles, which they get on my hands. You can see, it's just hair there already. It's not a big deal to me. Your hair sheds about 150 strands a day, so I remind myself of that when I'm freaking out about losing all the hair or just seeing globs of hair. If it's big chunks and coming out in sections, okay, yeah, then I'd be worried, but it's not. It's just a few strands here and there. You can apply your deep conditioner whatever way you want it. I just kind of scrunch it in and pull down while applying it. And whenever I make my own deep conditioner, however much of it I've made, I just try to put that the entire application on my head. And if you do have longer hair, you'll probably need more than 2 eggs. And if you're protein sensitive, which you will find out if you're protein sensitive, if you do a treatment like this or an ApHogee treatment and your hair turns hard, it's probably because you are protein sensitive. You may not be able to do a protein treatment or use that much in your hair. And if you should, and it does get hard, you can just deep condition with a creamy conditioner just to bring the pH in your hair right back down to where it needs to be. Which has happened a couple of times to me. Sorry. Some shed hair coming out while I'm putting this in. I don't want to make this too long. It's just a girlfriend of mine requested that I do a deep condition, and I know she likes to take copious notes and a lot of instructions, so I'm trying to do the entire process if possible, just to answer any questions she might have, or she can see exactly what I do. There's no hidden process or secret or method to the madness. And, anyway, someone can let me know if they'd like. Do you have one side of your head that just cooperates no matter what you do? For me, it's my right side. Whatever I do to it, it just accepts it. The left side, not so much. It behaves exactly how it wants to behave, not ever how I'd like it all the time. And the crown of my head also behaves the way it wants to, just not very obedient. I can do whatever to the crown of my head. Even when I twist it out, it still just looks frizzy. And it's just, that's the texture of it. And the way it behaves, it's always been like that. Even when I was relaxed, it was like a cowlick. I always call it my cowlick. Whenever I get my hair cut, or whenever I did get my hair cut, it was the one piece of hair that just did not seem to take to the cut well. I don't know what that is. I've just come to accept it. It's just my head of hair. I can't really change it. God gave me this head of hair. It's the one unruly portion of it. Those strands don't like to do what I ask them to, or try and shape them to do, and that's fine. You don't have to cooperate. Just as long as you stay up there where you're supposed to, that's all I can ask. And taking the last little scoop, just going to make sure I get to the bottom. And then the center of my head. You can see that. Everything is fully coated. And it took no time at all. I'm looking at the timer now, and it's about 8 minutes for this entire process. I'm going to cover my hair with a plastic cap, watch the Giants beat the Cowboys, and I'll come back when I rinse it out. I'll co-wash it out. Okay, so here are the final results of my deep conditioner. Or my deep condition, actually. The curls have popped. It's very shiny. Very, 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 very soft. If you see some little white pieces in there, it's just some egg. When I first started to rinse this out, I use warm water. And if you use an egg to do your deep condition, it will cook. So, these are my end results. I'm gonna get my hair started for a braid out, and I'll do a tutorial on that at some other time. I'm trying to reserve all the power that I have because we're in Hurricane Sandy, and my house typically loses power even in the winter when it's really, really cold. And everything in my apartment is electric, so I'm going to go ahead and plug up my phone so that I do not have to worry. Just in case of an emergency, I will be fine. Thank you.